we, Catherine?
We're on one of the Clinton backroads.
Yeah, that's right. We have returned to Clinton, BC, gravel biking capital, maybe of Canada. And we're going to do a beautiful ride down to the mighty Fraser River today. So come along for the ride. It's amazing, all these little old ranches that you see all along the road, and some of them I'm sure are pretty old. There have been lots of wildfires in this area in years past. Right now there's a wildfire not too far away from here in Lytton, which unfortunately burnt to the ground last year during a heat dome.
Good job, Kaka.
You had to walk up that last steep little pitch.
It was steep.
Wow. This is quite the descent, and because the temperature is increasing as we descend down into the Fraser River Valley, it's getting quite a bit hotter. So I'm calling this the descent into hell. So
down here.
As you can see, this is a pretty steep descent, 23%. We are descending down into that valley.
Just to keep your body weight back. How was that?
Wow, that is... I'd hate to ride up that.
Yes, that would be horrible.
Oh my God. That was one nasty descent. How are you doing, Catherine?
Good.
How was that descent?
Pushed my limits, but Kiki was in front of me, so and we were, you know, death grip on our brakes. We just kept stopping once or twice every switchback. It was steep, 23% grade. Yeah.
Was it the descent from hell, honey?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I have to admit, I didn't particularly like that descent.
Do you think it's the stuff nightmares are made of, Jeremy?
It is. It is the stuff that nightmares are made of. I knew it was steep, but boy, when you get on that...
Look at it.
Yeah, you can see it right here behind us.
Well,
I had to build my own runaway lane.
Kiki suffered a few little bruises today.
well, unfortunately, Kiki's bike is so heavy, right? Because it's the e-bike. So to try to slow that puppy down, going down to 24% grade,
It's heavy.
was a challenge. Yeah. I just saw Kiki swerving and then around a corner. And luckily, we'd been always on the inside, even though that was the oncoming lane, because, yeah, that was a bit touch and go. Emotionally exhausted after that descent.
I don't know if you can see all the grasshoppers. Oh, I've never been so glad to see the end of a ride. Okay, so Catherine, what did you think of that ride today?
It was epic, and we've named it the Big Bar Death Drop, and we survived it.
And why did you call it the Big Bar Death Drop?
Because it was 23 or 24% incline. It was a challenge.
And did you enjoy it, or?
No.
No.
but it's an experience to put in the record books and to definitely stories to tell. So does that mean there is some sort of enjoyment to it? If one can enjoy the experience once it's done.
I wasn't expecting to be on camera.
What was the highlight of today?
Well, it was, I'm glad we did it. It was quite the ride though. We call it, what did you call it? The death drop?
Big Door Death Drop.
I think it was more like the road into hell because the temperature just went up a degree every 100 feet you went down, it felt like. And by the time we got to the bottom, it was bacon.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't
Bacon
smooth.
or bacon?
Yeah. And it wasn't smooth sailing once we got to the bottom. It was steep climbs. Oh, that just zapped the energy from you. It was a tough ride. It's one of the toughest ones I've done. But we did it. We survived.
So today was definitely a day where I can say, or I had to remind myself, it's all part of the adventure. That, yeah, was a necessary phrase today.